Wide open layup. Good. Ford got it. Here's Gage for a three. Yeah! That one's good, baby.
Commit to the G.
Dog Nation, please welcome the 23rd head men's basketball coach in Georgia history, Mike White.
It is going to happen here at Georgia.
Oh, net. Jabri Abdur-Rahim from the right corner. Dick a backdoor feed on the bounce pass. Window with a two-handed dunk.
This is Georgia basketball.
Georgia will win it. How about them dogs?
On the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Dogs basketball. Georgia basketball is brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare. Piedmont empowers Georgians by changing healthcare, making it better, more simplified, and easier to access. Real change lives here. Now, alongside Chuck Dowdle, let's go courtside and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Scott Howard.
Lights are out inside Coleman Coliseum here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, as we get ready for Georgia and the Crimson Tide here tonight. Let's give you the starting lineups. First for Georgia, record of 16-10 on the year, 6-7 in the SEC. Mike White will send Cario Oquendo to the floor to start this ball game, a 6'4 junior from Titusville, Florida, along with Justin Hill, a 6-foot guard, a junior from Houston, Texas. Juice Holt, the former Alabama Crimson Tide player, back in his old arena. He's a 6'7 sophomore from Tacoma, Washington for the Bulldogs. M.A. Moncrief, a 6'8 junior from Toronto, Canada. And Braylon Bridges, a 6'11 fifth-year player from Atlanta. Oquendo, Hill, Holt, Moncrief, and Bridges is starting five for Georgia. For Alabama, ranked number one in the nation this week, 22-4 their record overall, 12-1. And in first place in the SEC, Nate Oates, the head coach in his fourth season, will go with Jaden Bradley, the 6'3 freshman from Rochester, New York, and Mark Sears at guard. Sears is 6'1 junior from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Brought to you by Northside Hospital, guided by one clear direction, a mission to heal, with expertise in maternity, heart, cancer, orthopedics, and more. And there's an opening three for Alabama to get the Tide on the board first. Hill, short bounce pass down the lane to Braylon Bridges. Jump hook over nice. Bediako is good. Braylon's first points are Georgia's first points, and it's 3-2.
Let's just do that all night.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? High pass right to Chuck this way, but Bradley picked it off for the Tide. They go to Miller in the left corner. Three ball is good for the freshman. Brandon Miller with his first three-point basket. He loves the three, and he's good at it. It's 6-2 games. A little bit less than that overall. Roberts, a floater from the foul line for the Dogs, up and in.
He pulled up so quickly, they didn't have a chance to react on defense.
9-4. Tide leads on the strength of 3 threes. There's Brandon Miller, deep NBA three, around the rim and out, and a foul on Roberts, a push on the three ball. That's going to be 3 free throws for Brandon Miller, and the foul on Terry, the first on Georgia tonight. Miller to the line, 82%. There's not a whole lot that this young man does incorrectly.
No, you know what? Early,
he's so good.
You know, for those of us in the media that get to pick up the notes every week and read, who the SEC freshman of the week is or player of the week. This guy's like freshman. He's like every week he gets that award.
Second free throw, like the first, good. And he's got one more. 11-4, Alabama jumping out to an early 7-point lead.
Well, you knew this was coming, and you got to take that hit. And you got to be able to. You got to be able to bounce back from it. They're going to listen. They're not who they are, because they're not good. They're really good, but they're going to make runs. But you got to be prepared and be ready to come back.
Miller has 9 points in less than 3 minutes. Dogs attack with Holt, inside dish to Moncrief. It's rejected by Alabama. The ball up in the air and taken down by the Tide. Here they come running right to left as we view it from across from the Georgia bench. Miller with a basketball out above the three, dribbles it in the circle. One-handed pass he distributes to the wing. They go for a three out of the right corner from Noah Clowney. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Alabama. Up to Sears. Sears with a three on the left slot. And the lead grows. Just an onslaught of threes. Roberts from the foul line on the other end. Unguarded, floats it up and in with a right hand. Well, Georgia's getting twos. They're getting threes. And it's 15-6. And we haven't gotten to the first media timeout yet. Jaden Bradley, one of their talented freshmen, to Sears. Deep three, good.
All right,
timeout.
We need a time. Yeah, okay. We're getting one.
Oh, my goodness. 16:23 on the clock.
And right now what you're seeing happen is you're seeing the confidence is just feeding from teammate to teammate to teammate. Oh, we're hitting threes today? Okay, well, give me a shot.
Dogs with the basketball. Hill drives, hangs in the air as he shoots from the right block and banks it home over the Alabama defender as Justin Hill gets his first points of the game. They don't waste any time along the baseline. Clowney in for a dunk, beat our defense to the rim and made us pay for it. 22-8, Alabama. A rare two-pointer for the Crimson Tide. He missed it, his first missed three of the night, but Bediako, the 7-footer, clears on the boards underneath and reverses it up and in on the layup.
Well, he had the weak side all to himself to get the rebound and then just reversed it, as you said.
24-8.
Well, yeah, they're not doing much wrong, are they?
Oh, my goodness. Javon Quinterly, the Villanova transfer, inbounds. They feed it to Sears. He's had the hot hand. Moves to his left. He continues to have the hot hand. Strokes home his fourth three of the half already. Alabama 6 of 8 on three-pointers. 11 on the shot clock. They go to Pringle. They got by Bridges. Braylon fouled him with a push because he was flat-footed. Then Pringle scores. Will they count the basket, give him continuation? I think they're going
yes,
to.
They do.
Yep. With Nick Pringle. Dogs rebound. Here's Juice into the front court, left to right. In black, through the paint, jump pass, right side, Carrio for three.
There you go.
Good. Carrio Quindo with Georgia's first three, and it's brought to you by Scana Energy. And the first points of the game for Oquendo. It's 36-17, Alabama. Tied with the ball, jump pass, Quinterly, left side, and to Dom Welch, the transfer from St. Bonaventure. And even he connects on a three ball. That's only his fourth of the year. He's up the wing to Griffin for a three, and that's good. Ryland Griffin, another three. Well, they live at the three-point line, don't they? Jaden Bradley, the 6'3 freshman, McDonald's All-American, feeds Clowney, left corner, freshman to freshman. Clowney bombs a three. The 6'10. You've got 6'10, 6'9 guys stepping out, shooting threes.
And they've got length. I mean, when you're talking about 6'9", 6'10", I'm talking about guys with great wingspans.
Terry misses a deep NBA three on the left wing. Rebound to Alabama. Here comes Bradley. Penetrate, kick out. Sears, three ball, right corner, good. Sears with his fifth first half three. 15 points for the 6'1 junior. Moncrief to inbound, baseline to our left. Hill runs back to retrieve. They defend him with Griffin. Hill into the front court with two, with one.
Yes.
Scoop shot good at the horn. Alabama, insult to injury here. They get the ball to start the second half. Well, only fitting, I guess. Georgia scored the last points of the half on the Justin Hill layup right at the end of the half. Beat the clock.
Yeah, beat the buzzer.
Here's Sears. Penetrate, kick out for a three. Wow. Good. Clowney, left corner, right in front of their bench.
They start the second half like they started the first half.
That's their 11th three of the ball game. 11 of 18. 57-25. Overhead pass to Bridges. He scoops it to Roberts. Pump fake against Bediako. He doesn't bite. Now Terry turn fade
nice
on the
fade
long
away.
Twos. Good.
Yeah. Did you see how far he had to fade away to get away from that? The reach. I mean, that's what we talk about, length.
They throw it in underneath.
That was
to Dom Welch. Yes, and he was fouled on the reverse lay-in. Basket counts for Welch. And he will go to the line now for an and one opportunity. Dogs get it in deep to Moncrief, working from Hill on the bounce pass, and M.A. with his first basket of the night, right under the bucket. Alabama with a basketball. They almost throw it away. Now they do. Dom Welch tries to save it over the inline, threw it right to Juice Holt, who strides the length of the court. Euro step down the lane, and a reverse lay-in is good for Juice. He's got four. And Georgia has possession. Roberts with a left-handed drive.
Beautiful.
There's an alley-oop
Hey.
on the floater to Anselm, and he powers it home with a two-handed dunk.
If they can do it, we can do it. That was a beautiful alley-oop. Nice work, teamwork.
Quinterly overhead into the corner for a three ball. That's good. Rylan Griffin, the 6'5 freshman from Dallas, Texas, with his second three of the game. 11:40, now less than that remaining. Dogs ball. Roberts on the right-hand dribble drive. Turn fade on the right block. Hits that soft two from 10 feet.
He's really good at getting his defender to just chase on by him.
Yeah, he goes in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
and
he
he just
stops.
pivots back the other way.
Does that little pivot and fade.
77-38. There's a turnover
All right, you got
by
2 on
Alabama.
1.
Roberts has got it to Hill. Hill from the right side drives, lay in good, blocking foul. Alabama in the restricted zone, and that's going to send Justin to the free throw line after the timeout. Alabama basketball. Sears walks it into the front court. He went 5 for 5 on threes in the first half.
Oh, wow.
Pringle with a one-handed grab.
Yeah,
he was
he pushed.
matched up with Terry Roberts, though, and size-wise at 6'9". Sears launches a three. It's gone cold after that first half. He missed it off the front of the rim, but another long rebound by Alabama. And then a three ball from their superstar freshman Brandon Miller in the left corner. They've doubled up the Dogs here in a big way. Three ball. Oh, Quindo, good. Scanning energy three. Left corner by Cario is good to give him 9 in the ball game. His second three-pointer. Competition the next night out as Hill knocks down a three from straight away. There's a Scanning energy three by Justin Hill, his first of the night. He's in double figures with 11. He's taken 3 charges in the game tonight, 2 in the first half, 1 here in the second.
Oh, good pass.
They thread the needle inside.
Wow.
Burnett falling down, able to lay it up before he falls out of bounds under the basket. Here's Quinterly now, step back three with Eder giving a little bit of ground, and Quinterly knocks down his first shot. That's his first points of the game. Another 3 for Alabama.
He got Jackson on his heels, thinking he was going to drive.
Send it to Hill in the corner instead. Justin,
Beautiful.
three ball, right corner three,
Beautiful.
good. Justin Hill with 14, his second 3 of the half.
That was well done.
And it's 100-55. Griffin will try his luck from the right corner. That 3 is good over Jackson Eder.
Well, that's just a great shot. Jackson was right in his face.
Alabama with a deflection and a steal by Pringle. We tried to go to M.A. on a lob to the rim, and Pringle jumped up in the air and stole it. And now we'll get the candy on the other end as he hangs on the iron after a modest two-handed dunk.
Yeah, they were rewarding the big man.
Now he's faced with that same situation here. Second free throw in the air and good.
Same thing.
105-59, Alabama, 50 seconds to go. Griffin, the freshman, with the ball between the circles, behind a screen from Pringle, sends it into the corner. Cottrell for 3, good. And the crowd likes that. That's what they were waiting on. For the guys on the end of the bench to get points. Alabama's bench is all standing down there, too. 29 seconds to go, and it's 108-59. Hill with the ball, dribbles in the circle. He's guarded by Jaden Quinterly. Got a screen from Moncrief. Changes directions on the dribble through the legs, feeds Eder. Jumped in the air, tried to draw contact on the long jumper, wouldn't go, missed the shot. Rebound under the basket. There's a tie-up for it. And Alabama, they don't get possession. The way Georgia reacted, I thought Alabama had the possession, but Georgia has the arrow. And the Dogs will have the final chance with 7.3 to go. Hill to throw it in. Gives it into Jabri in the corner. They don't want to let him shoot the 3. Spins in for a baseline 2. That won't go. And we rebound with Moncrief. Can't get it to go at the end of the game, and that's your final. As the horn sounds to mercifully end this ball game. 108-59.
Scott, 9 o'clock Tuesday night in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Dogs and Hogs. And I got to tell you, you got to put this one behind you. You can't sit here and mope over it. You got to look and go, you know what? That was a great basketball team we faced tonight, guys. They played a great game. We just weren't up to the task tonight. Maybe we'll see them again. Maybe we won't. But I'll tell you this. Alabama's impressive. Alabama's one of the better teams I've seen in this conference on any year that I have been doing this with you, which is about 10 years now.
And we still have to do the Regions locker room report. 108-59 the final. We'll hear from Coach Mike White and Chuck a little bit later on in our post-game coverage. We'll select an IBEW player of the game and give you the final numbers as we run this one down. Georgia falls hard tonight. Number 1 Alabama, 108-59. The Dogs now 16-11. Armada's 2-game winning streak ends. We're 6-8 now in the SEC. The Tide rolls after losing to Tennessee on Wednesday. They come home and improve to 13-0 in their home building. They're now 23-4 and 13-1.
Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.